Hello, welcome back to the Talking Joe podcast. Oh my god, that sounded so strange. Like I haven't done this in a while. First things first, I must apologize for my inconsistencies. It's been a lot since the last time I was here till now. A lot has happened, and we'll subsequently talk about that as we proceed. Now, today is Wednesday, the 25th of December. So yay, Merry Christmas. Feliz Navidad. Honestly, I don't even know what that means, but I just know it's what they say during Christmas. Merry Christmas, compliments of the season. And we're looking forward to the prosperous new year, but Merry Christmas. How have you been? It's been a while since the last time I was here. I think the last episode was probably when? October, early November. I can't even tell again because my consistency streak has been dipped in the mud and soaked. Like I can't recognize it. For something I intended to do consistently, I just don't know what happened. But today's Christmas, and just a few hours ago, the thought to record an episode on Christmas Day just kept dropping my head. Pick up the microphone. So I just thought, better late than never. So, how have you been? Merry Christmas. How was your celebration? Jesus is the reason for this season, not matching pajamas. Exactly. Now, we need to talk about that. I think I like the energy I got on my Instagram feed this year. Like, there was less photos of me and mine. Not less as compared to last year. Not like less. But like less as compared to last year. But more singles. Like I saw a lot of single people doing Merry Christmas with matching with not matching since there's nobody to match it with PJs under a Christmas tree. Just with PJs. Merry Christmas from me. Merry Christmas from yours sincerely, from yours faithfully, from yours alone. Like they were just, I love the energy. It was so good. Like because this year, this 2024, the things I have seen in the hands of relationship people. Now, I am not, according to a popular Nigerian online sensation, I am not I'm not a preacher of love. Maybe I'm lying, but that's not the point. But yeah, I just had like less me and mine. It was fun. Not like I hate it, not like I really love it, but I feel like everybody should relax. So I like that singles came out with their energy, PJs everywhere, photo shoots, Merry Christmas from me to you, Merry Christmas from me to you. Some persons even said Merry Christmas from me and soon to be mine to you. And I'm like, yeah, I'm all for it, energy and stuff. So I was happy about that. But that was just like some of the things I colored the day. But how was your Christmas? Now, if you ask me that question, I can typically tell you how my Christmas is. Christmas for me is almost every year, same pattern. Wake up, eat, sleep, watch movies, eat, sleep. But I didn't oversleep today. Today is the first time in a while that I didn't oversleep. Maybe like 2 hours. Then just be inactive till it is night time. Then usually 9 times like that I'll go and watch a movie. But I don't think I'll be doing that this night. Oh, I won't watch a movie later this night. So yeah. But that. So basically eat and sleep. That's just Christmas. And today was not any short of different. We thank God for His provision, to give us something to eat. Some chicken. I don't like how that sounded. Some chicken, some rice, some salad. Can top it down with water if you don't do carbonated drinks. Some, chicken that almost removed my teeth. Like Christmas is where I realize my teeth, I may be getting old if we measure age by teeth, because my teeth are not so firm anymore. Chicken so strong. Hamatan hits it. My God, chicken so strong. It's like chewing gum, hardened chewing gum soaked in cold water, in ice. It's so hard because of Hamatan and stuff. But yeah, hope you had fun. Hope you ate rice to your full. Hope you did everything. And yeah, hope you remembered because I feel like Christmas is probably one of the the only celebration, not the only celebration, the Christian celebration where you get more people telling you as you spend the holidays, remember the reason for this season. I feel like everybody says remember the reason for this season, and I think we do a little less remembering than what we are advised to. You get? So if you do a research, or you run what's the word called now? If you do a research, or you take a poll across 90% of the Instagram posts you are going to get today, you are going to get a lot of Christianese. Remember the reason for the season. Christ is the reason for the season. As we dine, as we wine, let us not forget who is divine. Come on. I don't know what's wrong with this photo. No, what's wrong with me in this episode. But so remember, just everyone is saying this, and I think we do a little less remembering. I think because I'll start with myself. I feel like we don't even remember as much. We become so consumed in the celebration that we even forget. You are eating so much chicken. You are just basically comfortable. If you had visitors, you are gisting and you are catching up. Sometimes you are laughing at your ribs. I don't even see the time where, because this remember and reflection that is talked about requires a little time of solitude. So I never see the time where you have the solitude during the day to remember and stuff. So everybody's saying, so I'm like, yes. I'm not saying we should stop it, but I'm saying a lot of us are saying it, but not a lot of us are doing it. But then something this struck me this evening, and it's that I think while we tell people to remember, I don't think we want the remembrance today. I think we want the remembrance every other day from today moving forward. Because sometimes they can be confused to think that when we tell people to remember, we want them to remember only today. So I think sometimes it's not even during the day today like you remember. You remember from today moving forward. So I think that's what I would say. Remember from today moving forward that Christ is the reason for the season, not your chicken. Come on, there's a grace. My rhymes are flowing this evening. I'm kidding. What? Rubbish. Sorry. I'm probably not going to publish this. I don't know. But I'm saying, I think we do a lot of that. Tell people to remember, and we do not entirely see how that it's a day that is mapped out with so much events for a lot of persons. For some other persons, it's not mapped out with so much events. It's just full. It's basically just full, filled with a lot of stuff. You get? So there is that. But also, there is the tendency to over-celebrate. Nigerians celebrate so much. So, earlier today, my brother was telling me about how Lagosians are complaining that Lagos is so crowded. There are a lot of people traveled into Lagos to go and celebrate Christmas. I'm like, you travel from your city to Lagos. Because I know Lagos is a crowded place. How do I know? I was there very recently. That's just for another episode. And it reignited my commitment to the fact that I don't want to live in that city permanently. God, Lagos is so crowded. But yeah, a lot of people just see time to celebrate because they think it's a time of celebration, but they don't know what they should celebrate. And then there is other thing about not knowing how to celebrate. I think there's a part of celebration that should be reflection, most especially for the purpose of Christmas. I think Christmas celebration should not just be dance, joy, and rejoicing with family. I think part of it should be reflection, which is what ties back to saying people should remember the reason for this season. But I think because of how we have a culture to turn everything, most especially when we hear celebration, when we hear celebration, we think loud, we think noisy. We don't think solitude, we don't think silence, we don't think reflection. So I think telling people as a party on that day to remember that day is a good thing. we can also tell them that they should remember from that day henceforth every other day for the rest of their lives. And I know we do a lot of that. I'm just saying, it's just something that clocked into my head this evening. After all the noise and everything, my house is just typically no noise. And we had a neighbor behind my house playing some old music, cultural music, and it was fun. So I think that just dropped in my head, and I just thought, you know what? How about we use that as a comeback from our break? It was a break I didn't intend to take, so I'm apologizing on behalf of all of us here at the Talking Joe podcast. By all of us, I mean me, myself, and I, because we are 3 persons doing this. Me won't record, myself edit, I post. So for me, myself, and I, we are apologizing for our break, and we are wishing you Merry Christmas and compliments of the season. So yeah, that's that on that, and hope you have fun. Just see this as a welcome back episode. There's not really much. It wasn't intended to be long. I just wanted it to be, a comeback, like an actual comeback. Not something so much, not something so big. I hope you have fun, and until I come your way next time, which is going to be back to everything, because we are back with consistency. We're going to be consistent. Have fun, compliments of the season, and peace. Bye. See you on the next episode of Talking Joe Podcast. I'm Joe. Bye.